the Noble small group and the Rancourt small groups joined together to have a picnic at Primrose Park for Be&Go Sunday. And we spent 1 week of small group going around to the houses throughout their neighborhood and inviting them to the picnic, hoping to make new connections within the neighborhood.
We met at Primrose Park at 11:30 on the Sunday, and it was amazing how many of our neighbors actually came down. And Ethan Smith has a band called Panda Bag with some friends, grad students and international students, and they came out and sang at the park, and it seemed like the neighbors really enjoyed that. The neighbors were real appreciative because they like getting together and getting to know each other, so I feel like that this is just going to bring more conversations later and hopefully conversations about Jesus.
We hosted a Be&Go Sunday at our home in Blacksburg, and we had about 6 families come, and it was just great. We got an opportunity to connect with everybody, just to hang out, and the kids had a great time jumping on the trampoline, and we had ice cream. So it turned out to be a great time just to get to know our neighbors.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and our Be&Go project was right there. We had a great time. We had a band. My husband was in the band, and they did a great job. And I think we had almost like 90 people show up because we had a hot dog roast, and it was just really nice to see all of the people in that neighborhood come together and meet their neighbors that they maybe haven't met before, and strengthen relationships that they already had going on. It was just really cool. All the kids were running around, had a good time. The food was great. The weather was great. The food was great for that. And so it was really good to see God's faithfulness show through.
It was far more successful than I thought. We had almost 100 people there, and with the music in the background, people just kind of sat and visited, which I think was kind of unexpected. And for everyone there, I mean, the people stayed for hours, and afterwards, a lot of people were saying, "Man, we used to do this a lot. We should do this again."
We were impressed by just the response that we received from everybody. Nearly every door that we knocked on, they said how great and encouraging it was that we were trying to just get the neighbors together. And after the event was over, just received really positive feedback about how nice it was to spend time together and how they're looking forward to barbecues this summer. And yeah, it was just really a fun day, spending time getting to know people that we waved to on a daily basis but didn't really know their names.
We participated in the Be&Go this past Sunday, and we were invited our neighbors. We had about 50 people come out just on a Sunday morning for donuts and coffee. And it was just a really great time. In our neighborhood, we have a playground right near a little park, and so we had donuts and coffee at the picnic tables, and then had all the kids come out to the playground. So it's just a great time. We spent 2 hours just having conversations with our neighbors, getting to know them, met new people that we had never met, talked to some people who had said, oh yeah, we're not too interested in church for this reason or whatever, but just found out and just able to start a conversation with people. So it was a lot of fun and a great time to be the church outside of the neighborhood.
Hello, we're Matt and Shelly Seckers, and for our Be&Go event, we had a donut and coffee social, and we invited all of our neighbors on our street. Some of the neighbors had moved in within 2 or 3 months, and others had lived there for 25 years. And it was very eventful. We had a lot of exchange of information, enjoyed socializing with each other and getting to know everyone on the street and create that sense of community.
It was really exciting that some of our neighbors had been living next door to each other for 10 years and didn't realize that they were actually related. And so that was one of the things that we thought was really neat, that people were able to have conversations and connect together and get to know each other even better.
We had met a lot of folks that we didn't know that were our neighbors, which I think is kind of the point. That was a neat thing, and we grilled hot dogs and had folks over, and at Randy and Kim Penson's house. It was really cool. Met a lot of folks that were really some of them seemed interested in why Northstar was doing it and that sort of thing as well. So it was kind of a neat experience, and just getting out in the community and actually being the church to our neighbors.